There is an old saying in the black community: when white people sniffle, black folks get the flu. In other words, what really affects white people impacts black people even worse. But usually, things that go on in black America a lot of times go unnoticed. We're not the aim or the beauty standard of a society, so it's easy for a lot of the Negro buffoonery to go unnoticed. Even though you got World Star Hip Hop, even though you got Black YouTube, you know, a lot of stuff just goes under the radar. Unless you're Tiffany Henyard. You see, Dalton is a black city, okay, in Thornton Township. In fact, many of the cities in Thornton Township are black. Chicago is a black city. Also, you know, it's a lot of crime, corruption in Chicagoland. But it gets bad when white folks start to really notice it. And one of the first people that started really talking about it was this guy.
Hey there, my name is Ben Bradley. I'm an investigative reporter at WGN TV in Chicago. But this one story has grabbed attention like few others. Actually, I think it was one uncomfortable interview that got things started. You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
Okay.
That's Mr. Ben Bradley, who does investigative journalism at WGN. He was kind of the first guy to really put all this stuff out there about the city girl mayor. And that clip, you know, when she was in Las Vegas, spending the town's money, after that, he was on her ass. Now, I just want you to know that Chicagoland is huge, right? It's the third biggest, it's the third biggest population base metropolitan area in the country outside of New York and LA. So for him to want to focus on it, it must mean something. But wait, now the conservatives are on it too. Now, there's another guy from Fox News, and he went viral a few years ago when he did this.
I'm Dane Flacco, live at Ohio Street Beach. Here it is, a beautiful Labor Day weekend. Take a look at the weather.
Yeah, that is a guy that actually said bitch instead of beach. But that's Mr. Dane Flacco. Now, Dane Flacco works for Fox 32. We all know that Fox is a very conservative network. But I would say the work that Dane Flacco does at Fox 32 is even more astounding than what you see happening with Ben Bradley at WGN. This dude is creating whole documentaries on Tiffany Henyard. I'm talking about like Netflix style documentaries. Things like this.
Take a drive to the south suburbs and you can't miss them. 4 giant billboards featuring Tiffany Henyard's name in large letters, along with her picture, smiling down on the thousands of cars going by on Interstate 57 and the Bishop Ford Expressway. What are they advertising? One says fresh produce, another senior services, and this one simply says we offer general assistance. There's a phone number, but you wouldn't know what it's for unless you can read in teeny tiny letters, Thornton Township Supervisor, as you're speeding by.
That comes from drama in Dalton, small village, giant controversy, right? But then some other things that many of us haven't even seen, like what happened with the car show, like this.
With Mayor Henyard now a regular target of criticism, Dalton employees and local business owners started feeling the heat, claiming they faced retaliation when they refused to support the mayor. Even a park permit was revoked for an event that was happening the same day as a music festival managed by, correct again, Mayor Henyard.
Always a good time for everybody that comes out, fun, exciting, good for the community.
For the past 8 years, Darren Bosley has organized an annual car show here in the parking lot of Needles Park in Dalton. But after paying $1,000 to the Park District for this year's permit, Bosley got an unexpected call last Wednesday from Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's top assistant,
saying that the show would be shut down, but if I move my event to her location on Greenwood, that I would be fine.
Did you take that as a threat?
Yes, I took that as bullying.
Sure enough, when Bosley showed up at the park Saturday morning, he found that giant concrete barricades had been placed at the entrance, and Dalton police were threatening to tow any cars that parked there.
We're talking about two different governments.
It's talking about the park government versus the village government.
Dalton Park District President Cleo Jones says Mayor Henyard has no legal authority over Park District property and believes she didn't want the competition to hurt attendance at her own event, a house music festival a few blocks away.
So I'm not sure what her tactics were other than trying to bully us and push us away, but that's not going to happen here.
What would you say to the mayor about this?
Get your life together, get your act together. This is wrong for people that spend money with the Park District to try to throw an event, a peaceful event, fine event, and it's good for the community, but you're taking that away from everybody.
Let me just talk about this, guys. If that had been me and somebody had got onto my tail making videos, now again, it's different if it's in the black community, right? Because you can always say somebody hating. You can always say black folks always hating on each other. They don't never want to build nothing together. Okay, you can say that. But when these white people start doing it, that's different. The serious part about it is this heifer has not changed her ways. Not even her. None of them. Like you would expect, somebody on her side, like, listen, Tiffany. Yo, these people are on our ass. We have to stop this shit. Okay? And it's to the point where she's like, oh, y'all don't come and talk to us. You don't want to speak to us as the media. Come and talk to me. Then when they go and ask her the question, she avoids them. So that's another reason too why they on her ass. Every time they try to talk to her, she gets up and walks away. Here's what we're not getting, fellas. We think that this is just for some of these sisters out here. Are they not listening to black men? No, bro. Some of these people not listening to nobody. They're not listening to anyone. And Tiffany Henyard is proof of that. The thing that I hate about this, when you see somebody like Tiffany Henyard doing the silliest things that she does, people in the community want you to work with somebody like that. But as many people find out quickly, you can't work with lunatics. You can't work with psychotic people. You can't work with people who are delusional, and you cannot work with people who are crazy. You just can't do it. You can try to do it, but you can't. You're always going to be defeated. You will always be defeated by idiots. And people support this person. She won't even stop when the white man is after her. So you definitely know that she ain't gonna have no respect for black people at all. They making whole full documentaries, bro. The feds, and you know how white people are, in the media, they kind of come after everybody. Unfazed, still doing the same thing she been doing, still out here weaving, selling, dusting it up. And people making excuses for it. So, that's all I had to say. I'm over here watching these white folks go after her. Shoot, I'm about to get this money talking about her ass. I need a new wig. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Put your fire, do turn the bell. We're out.